Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay from my experimentation with Dragon Paladin. It's not really a how-to guide because I have not completely finished this deck yet and I'm not sure if I will be able to, but gives you some kind of idea on what kind of gameplay you could expect if you were to try to build a Dragon Paladin in the current Knights of the Frozen Throne metagame. So this is the latest version of the deck I have, so I'm going with the Control Paladin core for this one. That's the Doomsayer, Equality, Pyromancer, Consecration, this sort of stuff. I'm not completely sure, I just don't think you can build a Dragon Paladin that's a curve deck. If you build that with Murlocs, it's so much more effective, so I think you're pretty much forced into a Control Paladin core if you're going to play a Dragon Paladin in the current meta. There would be a couple of alternatives on how to get that value in the deck, so you could also build this as a nestled deck utilizing just Bone Drakes and cutting down the number of dragons a little. This one is trying to do a little bit more with dragons, so there's Twilight Drakes, this Cobalt Scalebanes. Cobalt Scalebane has some nice synergies because when you have like Acolyte of Pain, that is by Historian on board, Cobalt Scalebane can buff them up and give them some attack. So a turn 7 play of Historian into Cobalt Scalebane is actually pretty sweet because you're putting a 5/5 and a 4/3 on the board. So there's some kind of things like that, and Bookworm also has some nice synergies in Paladin because from turn 9 you can use Aldo Peacekeeper and Bookworm to remove any single minion. Some pretty powerful combos available. I really like Spellbreaker in this current meta. I think silence effects are almost completely necessary right now, so that's one thing. Skulking Geist, if you ever want to be Jade Druid with a slow deck, then you just have to have the Skulking Geist in it. Other stuff. Currently I'm trying out Uther of the Ebon Blade, trying to get some healing going on the top end with that one. It hasn't been too effective yet. So there are a lot of moving pieces in this one, a lot of things that need to be thought about. Even Twilight Drakes, Scalebanes, Bone Drakes, Uther. Lots of things that could perhaps also be something else, but then this wouldn't really be a Dragon Paladin now, would it? But overall it has been a fun deck to play. And there's also some previous versions that you're also going to see in the video. You can also try those ones out if you like. But they all share the same control core with dragons as the value generators and the ultimate threats that lead you to win games. So let's take a look at some gameplay with this kind of deck. And remember, if you enjoy this content, then like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. Let's go take a look at that gameplay. But let's see. Big Game Hunter, yeah. Druids are adding Big Game Hunter back into the deck because they don't have heart removal. Okay. Got some taunts, got some board clears. That's a pirate. That's a pirate, alright. Well, I'll start with the Historian, obviously. Once upon a time. I can grab a Twilight Drake here, most likely. Let's see if I will be able to make that useful. Coining a Frothing. Why not Dragon Consort? Because Dragon Consort is in Wild. I cannot play Dragon Consort. It's impossible. I would play it if it wasn't impossible to play it. Okay, Recurve Flame. Too bad he still has charge in the weapon. He used the coin so he can't silence it. He used the coin so he can't charge it unless he has a Southsea Deckhand in his hand. Yeah, Dragon Consort was from Blackrock Mountain. Next turn he can charge it because he can get a Corcoran Elite. So I need to be proactive in killing off this Frothing Berserker. Because I really don't want this guy to be hitting my face. I think he just needed to kill the Recurve Flame. I had to get the fronting down to 2. Because this way, this was just worse for him in every possible way. Test the South Sea deckhand. Phew, he top decked that one turn too late. That was good. No, you don't use a heroic strike there. I'm still at 25 now. What did that heroic strike do to you? Oh well, Twilight Drake time. It's got a 4/6 on the board, it can challenge whatever he's going to play. Weapons. Weapons are pretty nice. He's just going to go all face with the weapons now. Okay, well that's something that I can expect to be happening for the foreseeable future. I guess I'll go with the Bone Drake here. I don't think there's a reason for me to play Tarim yet. Let's just get some bigger minions on the board. Okay, you have a 6/4. Nice. Going down to 15 is a little bit bad. So do I have a plan? That's something I might be able to do. And I do, I get the Midnight Drake. Alright, let's play the Midnight Drake. Why not? But I think I will take this trade here. And just punch him in the face a little, because this is 13 damage now. That's getting pretty hard to ignore. Alright, pushes me down to 10. That's all cool and stuff. Am I safe at 12? I'm probably not safe at 12. Oh, can I just kill him? 13 plus 6, that's 19. No, I cannot because he armored up. Very nice armor up right there. I don't want to enable mortal strikes, just in case he's playing them. He's at 21. I cannot deal 12. So I need to deal... What if I deal 9? That puts him... 9 puts him at 12.
Should I?
What if I deal 7? I deal 7 and I threaten... a lot next turn. That's what I will do. So this one will hit first. Then I'll play the Tarim and then I will hit with these. So this plays around Mortal Strike. He would need to have a silence effect and another 5. So silence costs 4. He would have another 4 mana to deal 5 damage, and usually he can only deal 4 damage with 4 mana. He has already spent 1 heroic strike as well, so there's no double heroic strike with Spellbreaker coming. He can deal 4 with heroic strike.
Your magic shall not save.
Does this give him lethal? No, it doesn't. Well, actually, upgrade heroic strike would have been enough. Alright, so that was closer than it needed to be. Maybe. I don't know. I gave him an out. No, wait, he already spent both heroic strikes. Yeah, he already spent both heroic strikes. I didn't give him an out. Let's see. Let's see if we can do anything against the priest. First time I actually get to see an Acolyte of Pain. Nice. I've missed that fellow. It's generally not that good against priest, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. I guess he's going to Shadow Word Pain the Acolyte or something. That's most likely thing to happen, but I'll give it a try. Let's try. See if we can get anything done with that. I'm expecting a Shadow Word Pain on it, to be honest. Potion of Madness. Let's him draw a card. Okay. That's cool. I mean, I could, like, coin Cobalt Scalebane. Make this a 4-2. Then he can still hold an Ovite or something. I'll still give that a try. Let's do it like this. Let's make this a 4-2. Do you want to hold an Ovite down now? Is that something you want to be doing? Because against 4 attack there's not much you can do. Of course you can silence it, I guess.
This jungle hides many secrets.
That's slightly annoying. Only slightly though. I guess I could Peacekeeper this fellow. Do I want to hit it with the Acolyte? Probably not. He could play Dragonfire Potion, that's fine. Let's try it like this. Ooh, we're all... Okay, now he kind of needs to have something. Dragonfire Potion? Dragonfire Potion would be good. Do I want to play the Geist next turn? Yeah, I do want to remove powered shields and stuff. Pint-sized potions. He could have a pint-sized potion right here. Pint-sized potion, Shadow Word Horror. That would be so sweet. Maybe preparing for Dragonfire Potion later. Possibly. But I think I will go with the Geist. I lose nothing with the Geist. And he will lose... well, just one powered shield. Okay, it's a Kazakus build. Well, Dragonfire Potion is still pretty good here. He didn't run Pint-sized Potion. I considered that a possibility. That's why I wanted to go with the Geist. Because I was slightly afraid of a Dragonfire Potion doing bad things. Can't play a Bookworm together with the Netherspite Historian. I guess the Geist will trade. I guess the Geist will trade and I'll play Historian and Twilight Drake. Ooh, Gremlin like Straza. Not bad. But he's going to go down below 15 already. Nostormo. Not bad either.
Should I?
Or just Onyxia. Let's grab Onyxia. Onyxia is good. Twilight Dragon. I'll make the trade. Okay, he got to draw some cards. That's good for him. There's Raza. That's sweet. Still have 3 mana left over. To do nothing, it seems. Okay, so probably a True Silver Champion turn. 8-9 damage. It could also be just a Bone Drake, if I trade away these into Raza. If he has Undoing though, that's going to be pretty bad. Well, everything's bad if he has Undoing. I guess I'll make the trades. Let's make the trades. Play a Bone Drake. Hero power. Hit him in the face a little. These are still relatively... well, Undoing kills the Bone Drake immediately. And then all he needs to do is play a few cards in order to machine gun down this Twilight Drake. Oh, that's annoying. I probably need to use my removal here and see what happens. When is Kazakus Priest playing Obsidian Statue? Who knows? So by playing both of these minions, I put in more minions on the board and make it less likely for this to kill anything good. Alternative, I could hit it with this, I could hit it with Drusilla Champion, I could hero power. I think I'll put multiple minions on the board. He still has the Dragonfire potion though, so yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's remove that and see what dies. Oh, I win the roll. That was really good. And just hit some face. Now Anduin only kills the Bone Drake. It doesn't touch the Bookworm. Dragonfire Potion doesn't touch really any of these. Alright. Priest of the Feast into what? He's used the Shadow of Death. He could use a Pain on the Bookworm. I guess Pain on the Bookworm is pretty much the best thing he could have, right? Or just a greater healing potion. That's pretty good. Puts him up to 15. And I have, well, I have 15. That's 10, 11, and 15. Yay! These dragon-based decks are pretty good against Priest in general. Didn't even keep this hand against Priest. We'll see. One more reason, which is better, Dragon Mage or Dragon Paladin? I don't know yet. Both are kind of meme decks. Neither has any sort of refined list that's in any way good. So kind of hard to compare those. Interesting. So does he have a... Is there a Silence Priest? If it is, does he have a Shadow Word Pain in hand? I guess the Doomsayer will find that out. I also sacrifice the minion here. So if he doesn't heal the Radiant Elemental, then I can potentially kill it with the Drusilla Champion next turn. Silence also works. Yeah, he was able to heal that. Too bad. I guess I actually need to go with the Twilight Drake now. Twilight Drake cannot actually kill this, but he has very little ways to deal with the Twilight Drake as well. It cannot be a Silence Priest. Silence Priest is not running Glimmer Root, but he was running Silence. We'll see. We'll see what this is all about in a little while. But first, let's deal with this. Let's deal with the Radiant Elemental anyway, because I don't want to let him have those cheap spells. They're kind of annoying. Cobalt Scalebane might even activate the Doomsayer. Reactivating the Doomsayer would be sweet. And there's also a 50% chance that it low rolls into the Twilight Drake. We'll see. He can kill the Twilight Drake now though if he really wants. Yeah. That would be a Kazakus build. No, this would be this kind of build then. Yeah, Anduin build. Just Raza Priest, I run Silence in my build, yeah. Just a Raza Priest, you're right. I probably need to play the Consecration here. Take the board clear. See what else happens.
Options.
But if I play a Hero Power when I board clear and this is down to 1 health, then Potion of Madness would be able to kill the Twilight Drake. That's not something I like. I have an alternative to just play Peacekeeper. Potion of Madness will still be good for him. don't think I will try with this. Let's see if he has the Potion of Madness. If he has a Potion of Madness, he can use the Acolyte to draw another card. But only if he has a Potion of Madness. So I think I still like this. He's 11 cards into his deck. There's at most one Potion of Madness in that deck. So there's 1 in 3 for him to have it. I like 1 in 3. 1 in 3 is not bad odds. Eight damage to 1/5. You think I shouldn't have done that? But he would be able to silence it back into a 5/5 Congress. What is he going to use a silence on in my deck? He could get it back into 5/5 for free. I think it was fine. Not taking damage. I guess I'm picking some Bone Drakes here. Let's play the Cobalt Scalebane. It can make the Doomsayer active again. Yay! Doomsayer is a card again. What do you know? Anduin is becoming threatening though.
This jungle hides many secrets.
Okay.
Mind if I roll need?
Okay. Choose the champion Consecration. Protect my board. Push 9 damage to face. I don't have a good trade on the Elise and I don't want to kill off the Cobalt Scalebane. I think I'll do this. There's a chance that he picks up Anduin though and he gets a nice board clear and all sorts of good things. But we'll see. And that was just the right minion. I needed to win this 50-50 roll to make his Anduin turn worse. Obviously he's not halfway through his deck yet, so he might not find Anduin this easily. He would definitely heal himself first if he's going to play Anduin. Because then he can play it another time on the Doomsayer. Alright. Okay, 13 cards in and he already has the combo. That's high rolling. That's what priests can do when they high roll. Need to play Bone Drake. I cannot give him a Potion of Madness target, so I cannot hero power here. Just the Bone Drake. Shadow of Death could kill the Bone Drake, or he can just shoot it a few times. That also works. But at least if he's shooting at the Bone Drake, he's not shooting at me. Now he has a Shadow of Death, I guess. That's some pretty good Lyra value. 1 Lyra card. Does he get 2 Lyra cards? Yeah, that's 2 Lyra cards. Ah, he's high rolling. He's high rolling so hard right now. 2 Lyra cards. And removes the... wow, that's super high rolling. Well, that just happens sometimes. I would really want to play the Skulking Geist, but I cannot play the Skulking Geist yet this turn. I have to remove the Lyra. And I probably need to play a Doomsayer here. Do I really need to play a Doomsayer? He has played the Shadow Word. He hasn't played the Shadow Word Pain yet. Ouch.
Should I?
Yeah, I do need to play the Doomsayer. Although this might just give him a good excuse to go all face. He would only need to be able to play 5 cards to kill me. I can remove the 1-cost cards with Geist next turn, but that might be too late because if he has 1-cost cards, he's just trying to play them out now. Yeah, it's annoying when they find the combo very early. So the probability of him finding the combo this soon was super low. It was almost non-existent. But he got it. He high rolled with the Lyra, he high rolled with the Velen, he high rolled with everything, and then he won the game. Sometimes that can happen. Alright, let's see about this rogue. But if you kept equally, you need to throw Pyromancer as well. Yeah, Shark top-ups. Actually, I think the correct play would have been to keep neither of those. I don't think you can keep equality when you need to draw the Pyromancer to go with that. You just don't have the time. So some kind of tempo rogue? I don't even know. I guess I might coin the true silver champion next turn. I didn't really fancy coining an Acolyte of Pain into this.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
That's going to be a gold blood. Yeah. So do I take 12 from this gold blood fellow? I mean, I could also silence it. I think I'll just take that 12. Some kind of tempo rogue. Let's see. I still have the silence, I still have Wicker Flame. Let's see if these things can make anything good here. Eight, 9 damage on board. No, 7 damage on board. If I kill this one, I play Doomsayer. That's one way to try. He could have something to kill the Doomsayer. Let's give him as few cards as possible to find that. I'll go with the Doomsayer hero power here. Get from Hearthstone. Back. I didn't want to give him extra cards so he cannot activate combos as easily. Because most of this hard removal is combo based. So let's say he has the Plague Scientist here. And that still requires a combo. Okay, well that one really enables him to kill that. It's pretty good tempo there. 3, 6, 9 damage. I have nothing to play with the Pyromancer. So I need to just play Wicker Flame here and see if that can carry me anywhere. Looks a little bit bleak. Now he could also activate a Wildspine Slayer, potentially. Getting that health from Wicker Flame was pretty good though. Alright, it's not too bad yet. No dragons still do. Yeah, that's pretty unlikely. There's 9 dragons in the deck, I think. 5. Well, there's an equality. I think I do want to wipe this board. That will give him 2 Paladin cards. But that just seems like a price I need to pay. Let's pay that price. Give him 2 Paladin cards. Those can be pretty lethal. I think I need to play the Netespite Historian here, even without dragons. Because if I hero power, he can deal with that with the Wicked Knife. But now when I play the Netespite Historian, he cannot deal with this so easily. And now I'm going to have to play Tarim. I'm gonna trade away one of his minions and then I can play Tarim. Try to get a taunt set up here. It's not all bad because I can still silence Tyrion. So I can prevent him from getting the weapon. Other than that, it is pretty bad. That's already 4, and I know he's running Gold Bloods and Eviscerates.
Your magic shall
But I
not
just have to
save
silence Tyrion now. And I believe I need to trade it away. Leaving that Tyrion up is just too scary. And I can play an Acolyte. But this looks like he's going to be able to just squeeze out the win. Just barely. Because Eviscerate, Cold Blood, or Double Eviscerate with 1 combo activator. He needs 3 specific cards to kill me this turn. But he could have them. And even if he doesn't have them this turn, he might just have them next turn. Like if it's Eviscerates, he doesn't need minions. Does he have it?
Ha, this guy's toast.
Well, at least he didn't have it yet. Small consolation, because now Eviscerate or Cold Blood, either one of those is lethal. But it's still not great. Is there a card that can save me here? Yeah, and it's called Primordial Drake. Choose a championing down one of these. Now that's 1 extra damage compared to bookworming down one of them. Primordial Drake. Not a Primordial Drake. Then I need to bookworm one of these, but Eviscerate or Cold Blood, either one of those is lethal, so I think he has it. Yeah, Uther would have been the best.
The light's justice has failed.
Outlocked 3 games in a row. What can you say? Super high roll after super high roll after super high roll. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.